Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I'm sorry for this week's less amount of content. This is due to a few factors. I'm currently having to restructure my week a bit because some stuff is moving from Thursday to Wednesday and stuff like that. And I have to currently I had to jump in, stand in for a colleague who got a bit sick this week, so there's a bit of stuff going on in my real life. Anyway, why we're here is I dared attempt to try to make a human model which, let's just say, so the gist is I will start from scratch with this model. I will keep this model as it is right now and put it on ice and start new because as you can see, I'm working on the head for the model that I wanted to do. This is still heavily inspired by Genesis 2 female as a base model with a few alterations basically of my own. So I'm building my own model, and I will build my own model, and I will definitely use Genesis 2 female and others as a reference. But as you can see, the head gave me a lot of trouble. I basically have two attempts in here. This was the first one just now, and this is the second one where I basically tried to shape the head separately from the body and then retouch it later on. And yeah, this didn't turn out great at all. Yeah, I will definitely need to sit down and study this a bit more, take more time to actually get the details down. I don't want to have a model like Genesis 2 female that is extremely detailed, so I will probably on the next one skip or work on less details. But overall this is really this is a lot harder than I expected. Obviously this is really complicated, and I mean, I'm not discouraged by the attempts I had. It's more like I'm saying, okay, I definitely need to work on this again. I definitely want to work on this again. I want to have my own model that I can then use for Yaha, for anything really where I think it would be of use. But I don't think I am currently able to finish the model at hand. So I will basically start from scratch. I got a really good book last week for my birthday, Anatomy for 3D Artists, which I am currently studying anew to see where I mostly have to improve, what I have to do. And yeah, the overall thing about this is that while I kind of have a model, it's not a model I want to use because it's not as good as I want it to be. So yeah, I have to restart, or I want to restart the whole thing, and try a few different attempts on this. As you can see, I'm basically losing myself in details on the ears here, where the ears are absolutely not the issue, but the whole face shape is. I also did the cardinal sin of not saving enough, so we will come to the place where the video ends because I just didn't save. Hexagon crashed on me, and and I didn't pursue this model any further. This doesn't mean that I won't. At some point we may have this model finished, usable, and it doesn't look like a horrible parody of the moon of from the Majora's Mask, but at the point we are, it looks like it, and I do not want to use it yet. So I will have to revisit the whole thing. Yeah. That's about for the model. As you can see, I'm using mostly the extrusion tool. I'm using a lot. I'm trying to use the symmetry as far as it goes, but it doesn't work all the time. So yeah, I have to trick a little bit. Actually, doing the eye part and the eyelashes part was not that bad of an idea at this point, but yeah, it is still extremely uncanny. So we're still basically on the uncanny valley. So yeah, actually I put in the eye, and I actually then went over to GIMP to make a very simple eye texture that I wanted to use just as a reference. Yeah, and I mean, it looks like an eye. It's kind of it kind of works, at least for a simple for a simple model or for a simple run test. But yeah, this is the thing that I made. This is the UV map of the eyeball. Here I'm applying the texture, and as you can see, I'm already way off with the texture, but this is okay. I mean, this is something I can remedy. This was just for me to actually test how it looks with an eye. And basically, by the way, I forgot to save already. I forgot to save a bit before, so yeah. You have the render. You have the picture of the head at the end. Obviously, I didn't render this, but yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around.